Hello guys and welcome back into another episode of the Assassin's Creed Discovery Tours. To be specific, the game is Origins, because there's more than one of them. I got no explanation. Apologies for that, I got really distracted by the beauty of the game and what I'm looking at, really, the architecture. Absolutely fantastic. So if I understand it correctly, we just been teleported to Giza area. Let's confirm that on the map. Yeah, certainly. These are unmistakably the Great Pyramids of Giza. So let's have a look what else is in here. Because this tour is going to be about something closer. I do believe it was supposed to be Necropolis, if I've seen it correctly. Do not know why it's problem with the loading though. Let's have a look. It was the Necropolis.
Welcome to an overview of the Giza Necropolis.
Well, thank you very much. I thought we were gonna learn something more, but that's definitely the Great Pyramid of Giza in its beauty, and it's that far away. Look at the Sphinx, the Great Sphinx. I think that must be the Great Sphinx. I'll be embarrassed now if not, but I don't think there's anything else that would be so similar. Although this one was no, but of course it's painted because it's a new one in comparison to what we have at the moment, or newer one. Yeah, so obviously in our times there is no color as far as I know, and the nose is kind of missing as well. But back in the day, that's a great Sphinx right there, and two great pyramids of Giza's. There should be one third, yeah, in the background right there. Now hidden by the palm tree. Yeah, in the background. It's the smallest one of them, but it's still very very tall. And that one is probably 180, as far as I do understand. So for now though, we are interested in Necropolis. That's what we're gonna learn about. So let's have a look what they're gonna tell us.
The Giza Plateau is located on the west bank of the Nile and was considered by ancient Egyptians as the domain of the dead. The pyramidal complexes found there were built over the span of 3 generations, during the reign of Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaura.
So yeah, it's a very beautiful picture as well. And so we are somewhere here right now, isn't it? Must be. Just move to the next station. Let's see what they're gonna say there. It's probably gonna be very quick. Just an overview. Well, let's find out.
The Giza area, now famous for its 3 pyramids, is part of a wider grouping of funerary complexes. Rulers from this period generally elected to be buried in the area. The focal point of the entire region was the city of Memphis, chosen as the capital of Egypt at the beginning of the Old Kingdom.
Now, what is striking about that picture, just seeing it, which is obviously made by artists, but when I was small, I imagined the Great Sphinx something like this tall. Look at how they portrayed the people next to it. That will put it at least at 50 meters tall, minimum. But the actual reality is, it was 15, not 50. Meaning, if you expected something like that and then come to the actual stuff, 50 meters looks like that. Which, okay, I don't know, shame it or anything like that. I don't mean anything by it, and I still think it's very great. But to be honest, you can kind of see the scale does not add up to what it was portrayed. I guess that's the point I'm trying to make. Not even close. But it's still, I mean, it's still for a statue and dating 4,000, 5,000 years. I hope there's a tour about that so we can learn more about that. But I think it's 4,000 or 5,000 years old. Back in the day, this was definitely a great Sphinx and something great statue of absolute massive size. And did I already did it? I get flashbacks now. I may have, because I'm pretty sure there's an entrance from the back, and you can go down. Like, and there was like burial stuff as well, chambers. I may have done it. It's just the thing that I did it a long time ago. Possibly I already forgot about it. I don't know how else I would already start remembering stuff about it. without doing the discovery tour before. Probably did. Either way, that was the point I was trying to make, but still, I still do enjoy the Sphinx. The Sphinx as it is. Don't get me wrong.
The placement of the Giza monuments, and particularly that of the pyramids, followed a practical yet strict alignment. First, they focused on cardinal points, and then they accounted for the natural geology of the plateau.
Just bear with me a moment. I'm trying to soak in the beauty of it all and how absolutely stunning the game is. Really, again, it's blowing my mind over and over again just by looking at it. And yeah, we're looking at this for many times, but it's still gonna paint you a better picture than on this one. The Sphinx right here is I'm trying to find out, is this an actual map or some kind of blueprint of what it's supposed to be, or this is just made by artists? Topographic plan is probably an actual plan, and this is the accurate sizes in comparison. And you can definitely see how great scale the actual pyramids were, and yeah, the difference between them as well in the footprint. This is still more than 100 meters, but those two, I think 160 and 180, and how substantially larger blueprint you had to get in order to get to that height. And then yeah, the Sphinx is still, I mean, we've seen it just now, it's still a substantial building, but it's barely visible in this drawing, because in comparison to the size of those pyramids, it was really negligent, like it's nothing almost. He probably took nowhere near as much effort to build that in comparison. Just if you just take into account the sheer material amount had to be put in into the place. I may have been wrong on the sizes, because it does look from this view like the pyramid in the middle is actually the taller one, and that's probably the small one, smaller, taller one, and the smallest one is behind, which we can't even see right now. But I guess we're gonna get into those soon enough, so let's not waste any more time. I'll see you guys in the next one.